Hey, what is going on, guys, and welcome to another Gamescast. This time we're going to do something that I did before, and I did it with Destiny. I'm not quite sure if I did it with Battlefield, but this is the top 5 things that I want to see in a sequel. But today's episode, I'm going to do it on Star Wars Battlefront 2, not the one that was made ages ago for the PlayStation 2, the one that's going to be made for next-gen systems, preferably for next year. And I want to kind of just put out my opinions on what they kind of want to bring to the game itself. If there's anything that you think that I've missed out or anything that you want to see in Star Wars Battlefront 2, then comment it down below and we'll get straight into this. So the first thing that I want to kind of see in Star Wars Battlefront 2, and I don't think they really did it that well, is more of a expanded timeline, more of the universe being used of the Star Wars franchise, because in Star Wars Battlefront, the reboot kind of thing, I wouldn't really call it one, but the Star Wars Battlefront that came out last year, where it only did the original trilogy, and that's it. Where, yes, it's fine to have that, but to have more of the other trilogies, to go for the pre-sequels, I know that they don't really want to use the pre-sequels, but the pre-sequels still had some valuable, like, battles and stuff like that in it, and then they could actually expand it to the newer trilogy, because they want to kind of bring it out when Episode 8 is going to come out, so they kind of want to build upon that. I know that there's not going to be that many things of Episode 8, maybe they're going to have some DLC for Episode 8 in the next one. They'll still have some things for Episode 7, maybe like some, I don't know, fighter squadron or something like that. Just something that brings more diversity to the game instead of just having the original characters and that's it. And then they could have, I know you could actually play as Darth Maul, which would be amazing to play as. Please bring Darth Maul. Okay, so thing number 2 is actual space battles, because, you know, it's really annoying not to have space battles in the game. I really want to have space battles, like, so badly. I know I'm like a whining kid right now, but it was so amazing to have space battles in Star Wars Battlefront 2, in the earlier one on PlayStation 2. Like, the PlayStation 2 could do it. Why didn't they have it on the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 versions? It would be amazing to have it. I know that they'll probably will bring it to actually have space battles, to have ground to air to space battles instead, or they have it exactly how they did it in Battlefront 2, where there actually was supposed to be a Battlefront 3 coming out that was a sequel to those games, but they didn't make it. There wasn't enough funding towards it and they just cancelled the game, which is stupid. But it was like a ground to air to space. But if they made it more of the lines of Battlefront 2, where they had it where it's like ship and ship, or airship versus airship, or destroyer versus whatever the hell the thingy was, if they had it like that, we had to try and take down the other enemies, like actual base, then it'd be amazing to have that. It could be called like a Sabotage or something like that. Just something a little bit different and allows you to play like actual, like, getting out of the vehicles and stuff like that. Make it more of a, I don't know, battlefieldy type thing, and that's actually going to link into the next thing itself, where it has like improved vehicle options, where I'm not just talking about actual vehicle things itself, I'm more talking about how they introduced like the power-ups in the game, where they actually had, you could pick up a power-up and you had like a smart rocket or a thermal imploder or something like that. But as well, it's keeping the hero unit type things, but not really the all vehicles thing. Instead, just to have it like how Battlefield's got it, where you can actually spawn on the vehicles, you can just get into the vehicle, anything like that. Like, you can do it, the animations are all there, kind of. Just allow it to have like an expanded animation towards it, allow people to see these animations, and it just make people just nerd out so much. It just would. And it's one of those games that it feels right to have it in there, but they just didn't have it, which is really annoying in terms of that. But especially for like the AT-AT, yeah, have that as just, you pick it up, you go to it, because it's going to be a long time to have that. And I know that they've done that with other stuff, with like the airship or anything like that, where you can actually spawn in the airship and you have an animation and you just fly through the sky. That's fine. But to not allow you to set up your flying thing, just allow you to start on the ground in like an X-Wing or an A-Wing or a TIE Fighter, start on the ground, levitates up, because that's how they do it, and then you just fly off into an animation, and then you go straight into the view of the thing itself, just to allow you to have a little bit more of an animation instead of just flying in. Like, yeah, flying in is okay, but you know, it would be nice to see more of like an animation towards the vehicles, if anything. But then we go into the fourth thing, which is story missions from all the timelines. I know that I probably should have linked this in with the more timelines type thing, but it allows you to, I don't know, it brings more content to the game, and I know that they're supposed to be bringing like a story mode type thing, but I feel like the story mode that they're going to do is going to be more like the Battlefront 1, and I know that Battlefront 1 is only going towards different key battles towards World War 1 itself, so they're only gonna do like mix and matches of the World War 1 battles, and if they do that towards Battlefront as well and Star Wars universe, that'd be a little bit cool to have. I know that they did it in Battlefront 2 where they had just different timelines to go through all the story. That'd be fun to see, just to have like different things instead of just having the whole story done, and like any of the other games, like in a Lego game or anything like that. It'd be kind of weird to have that. It's just to have it as like small little battles that you can play out. It'd be fun to do. Like, instead of just having it against people, you have it against AIs. You can play 4-player co-op. You can do 2 versus 2 in that way. It'd be fun to have. I don't know why they never really thought of doing that for Battlefront 1, but to have that in Battlefront 2, I would like to see that. Now the fifth and final thing is dynamic maps, and I know that you could have it quite a bit, but you know, it's the developers of Battlefield. Why not have it? Why not have a dynamic map? Like, you could do it. You could have destructible type things. You could have like a Levolution type thing, or whatever the hell you're gonna call it, a Battlelution type thing. I don't freaking know. I really don't know. They could have like, I don't know, craters be created and stuff like that. Like, yes, they have got the trees that knock down and stuff like that, but there's nothing really that's bigger than trees getting dropped and anything. Actually, no, trees don't get fallen down. I just noticed trees don't get fallen. AT-STs can go straight through it, and they don't even go through the trees. So I don't know why they haven't got anything like that. They can do that. The frame rate will be fine on next gen. They just have to improve on that kind of stuff. I know that it could be a lot of other things that I could expand upon and just add to this list, but you guys comment that down below. Those are like the 5 things that I want to see. So more timelines, actual space battles, story mode for the timelines, improved like pick up items if anything, and then dynamic maps. So the 5 things that I want to see. If there's anything I missed out, comment it down below and I will check it out. But I hope you guys enjoy, and if you want to see another 5 things for a sequel that we know about or we don't know about, then comment that down below and I will check it out. But yeah, I will see you guys next video, so peace out.